In this video, we're going to be looking at roofs. So continuing this building model here, this garage here is potentially going to need a roof. This is a walk-on space, so I have it as a floor. And then we're going to need a roof over this. So let's just start with the garage here just to keep it simple. So if I want to model a roof, I'm going to go over to the architecture tab. I'm going to click on roof. I've set up a custom shortcut for that, RF, just makes it easy. And same as with floors, you're defaulted to start by picking walls, which is fine. Right, I can click on my walls. Now, because of just typical modeling, like I'm modeling this as one continuous wall. I'm not splitting it at two unless it's absolutely necessary. We're gonna have to just trim here. Make sure that all your corners are trimmed. And just to double check, I'm gonna bring over my plan here. So you can see I'm inside on one, outside on the others. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that there. Now this would be a really weird roof if I did that, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the slope indicators. Now just to show you, right, if I were to hit done on this, I have slopes from all directions. Oops, let's move it up. There you go. Now you can see here, if I get rid of, let's say, these two here, then you end up with something like this. Now what I potentially want to do is just have this slope just to one side. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the slope there. And then let's just drop this way down to something like a 1. So there's a decent roof there. Now let's say that the approach was actually to slope in just one direction at a diagonal there, right? So in order to achieve that, I have to make this a flat roof by getting rid of all the slopes. And then I use a slope arrow. I'm going to start my end over here, go to the other corner. I need to make sure that for the criteria here, I'm going to specify not height at tail, but slope. That way I can match my slope from before. Can hit done here. As you can see now, the entire roof is sort of sloping from low end to high end diagonally across instead of from side to side. So if that's the goal, then I would just leave it at that. Select my walls below here and attach those to the roof. So you can see there's a little bit of overlap here, and that's just some cleanup that we can do by just joining walls. Same thing with the roof, and if that looks wrong, I'm gonna switch to join order there to clean it up. A couple of tricks there on just managing the walls and joins, but yeah, that's a simple roof that we can show there. Now let's go up to the top and let's start with a flat roof again. I'll go ahead and let's make sure that our base level this time is up at the top. I'm gonna pick walls. And when you're picking walls, by the way, you can also hit shift and then it allows you to select the chain. Now, like I said, I want to just start with a flat roof and see what we need to do here. So depending on what the goal here is, maybe these roofs drain towards the middle somewhere. We can kind of play with that. Let me make a quick floor plan or roof plan. Bring it over here just so we can see it with the 3D. If you didn't know you could drag your views, now you do. You don't have to retile your windows every time. I'm gonna go ahead and shift this so that it goes to the outside instead of the inside. All right, so if I wanted to add some modifications to this, what I want to do is I want to use the shape editing tools. So let's say that we wanted things to drain towards a center line somewhere in here. What I'll end up doing is I'll add a split line, potentially, let's see, let's go in here and then up to that. So if I wanted that set of lines to go down, or even just that one point, we can do that. All right, so I can select that. Right now I'm at 24.9. Let's go maybe 24.6. You can see that now we've created a sort of drain point. Now this is something kind of weird, right? This would probably ideally be split into two. That's too much for one drain potentially. But let's say that we wanted to keep going with that. I could another split line here. And you can see now that that line is meeting down at that point as well. It's creating all these weird lines, right, that you can clean up after the fact, either graphically or by accurately sort of breaking up the roof. But that is a basic overview of modeling the roofs. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Got any questions? Head over to bimdad.com and let us know. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. See you in the next one.